That's better. I can see now. Couldn't see me the way I was sitting this morning. Good morning, sweet friends. Oh, my gracious. Okay. Think I got it fixed. Give me just a second and we'll go on. All right. Technical difficulties this morning for Link to Learn Day 13, but I think we are getting there. Running a little behind this morning. You know, the time is flexible right now when you don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. We're being flexible, aren't we, sweet friends? All right. So, today is Link to Learn Day 13. By this point, you should have picked up new paper packets yesterday. You should have turned in your old work. If you haven't turned in your old work and you can send me pictures of it, that would be terrific. Because I get that recorded. Miss Carolyn's helping me get that recorded. I saw some great pictures yesterday of you outside enjoying the sun. It's not sunny today, but it's warm. It's not too bad. I've already been outside this morning a couple of times. Had my coffee on the back deck this morning. So it's pretty cool. So, couple of things. Let's start with our Head Sprouts Prodigy and Happy Numbers update. Head Sprouts, yesterday was sunny. We didn't do as much of that. I got 2 new episodes done. No way to go. Woo woo. Prodigy, y'all must love Prodigy math. Because on Prodigy yesterday, we went up to 778 completed problems this week. So we are right about 222 problems away from our goal. So Prodigy today, friends, we said oh no, I'm telling you wrong. That was our Happy Numbers go. We're 25 problems from hitting our weekly Prodigy go because we said 800. So Prodigy, if you do any of it, we're going to hit the goal, friends. And then Happy Numbers, we're at 643 problems. And our goal is 1,000. You're almost there. So today's the last day for those goals. We'll set new ones next week. And thank you to everyone who is spending some time working on those because those are awesome. 2 other things. 2 other cool things for you today. Take a moment to watch Miss Tammy's announcements. So I had a phone call last night from a friend whose son is in the Army in basic training. And they have been told, because of all this mess, just like us having to stay home from school, that when they're finished with their training, they can't leave post. Their families can't come to their graduation. And these guys are sad. They're upset because when you graduate Army basic training, it's a big deal. And they have a big party for you. And there's a graduation ceremony. And so these guys are going to miss that. So what my friend has asked us to do as a community is there's, I think, 60 men and women in this group. They have asked us as a community to make some cards, make some posters, draw some pictures, write some thank you letters. So this is not just our kids. This is anyone, boys, girls, young or old. Now, once you've done these, we can't mail them. So you're going to have to email them to me. And then I will get them to the right place so that the men can get them printed off and get them on post. We can't actually mail them to them. So this is kind of an electronic, let's say, thank you blessing. So throw my ink pen. So what I need for you to do, all of my friends, and this is something, if you can do it today, over the weekend, our deadline is Monday night. I have to have them to him Monday night. So write a letter saying thank you for your service. We appreciate all that you do. They're Army. So these are Army new recruits, Army basic training graduates. Write a letter saying thank you. Draw a poster. Make a picture. If you can type it up and email it to me. Moms, dads, grandmas, anybody can do this. The more we get, the better. And get them emailed to me. Miss Tammy, you can send them to her too. But our emails are all the same. Mine is Jennifer.David@webster.kyschools.us. Hers is Tammy.White@web, and I'll put that in the comments under these videos as well. But if you could get those letters to me, cards to me, pictures to me, pictures of them, of course, to my email by Monday night. That would be awesome. I think this is a great way for us to kind of do a community service project and serve our community from home. We don't have to leave the house, but we can do some really awesome things. And I will see that those get to the right place and then the boys are properly thanked. Boys and girls. I think there's probably girls too. I say boys. Okay, so that's thing one. Thing two is we have a surprise by Monday afternoon. So, I know a lot of the teachers are working on this surprise. What I'm going to say to you is after 2 o'clock, Monday after 2 o'clock, start paying attention to something going on outside. Start looking out your window, watching the road, maybe be on your front porch. Because I hear that there's a parade coming through town. So that's all I'm saying. I'm sure your parents have figured it out already. But we will be doing that Monday afternoon, a little after 2 o'clock, at lunch delivery. It's not going to start until after lunch delivery. Hi, Belle. I see your mama said you said hi. How are you, Belle? So 3 things were, if your work's not turned in, get it to me. Pictures are great. If you didn't already turn it in. If you have a moment to make a card or draw a picture and get that emailed to me for these gentlemen who are graduating from Army Basic Training, Community Service Project. And number 3, watch Monday afternoon for a little fun coming through town. So we are going to do our book for the day. Our book for the day is fitting because this is Friday, so it's the day before a weekend, and we are in a walking long weekend. I'm telling you, this feels like we have been in a very, very long weekend. We haven't been back to school in 2 weeks. So I thought this was fitting. Of course, also, other finger. This is Scholastic as well, so by permission of Scholastic. We are going to read Henry and Mudge and The Long Weekend. And we probably won't finish all of it this morning. It's a pretty long book. We'll probably finish it this afternoon. Say hi, Taylor. Taylor's in the background. My kids are moving around trying to get started on their work too. So Henry and Mudge and The Long Weekend. And check out this table of contents, friends. How many chapters does this book have? How many chapters does this book have? All right, you let me know. Oh, good morning. If it's Miss Rachel or Nathan, I don't know. I think my live feed runs behind my mouth talking. All right, sweet friends, here we go. Our first chapter is titled Wet Yuck. I hear the weather for the day might be a little wet yuck. Maybe later. I was checking that. Henry and Henry's big dog Mudge woke up one Saturday in February and they looked outside. Yuck, said Henry. It was gray, it was cold, it was muddy, and it was wet. Thankfully, it's not cold outside anymore for us, but it's been muddy and wet this week. Definitely muddy and wet. Did you see the mud yesterday when we walked around the lake? No, son, Henry said. No snow, just yuck. Wet yuck. Mudge leaned against Henry and drooled. What are we going to do all weekend, Henry said. Mudge leaned harder. How will we have some fun, Henry grumbled. Mudge leaned harder still. What a boring weekend, Henry growled. Mudge let go and leaned all the way. Whoa, yelled Henry. Mudge flattened like a pancake. How are we going to get up? Henry wondered. Mudge, dog, does he remind you of a dog you know? He reminds me a lot of my dog, Bane. Did you see Bane or hear Bane? I know he's been in my videos when I've filmed outside. He's huge like Mudge. Oh, chapter 2. What's the title of that chapter, friends? Say bored. Chapter 2, bored. That is a dirty word in my house. I tell my kids, don't tell me you're bored. I can find you something to do. I bet your mom and daddy can find you something to do if you're bored. Let's see what Henry and Mudge did about being bored. Henry and Mudge had a boring breakfast. They watched some boring cartoons. They listened to Henry's father tell some boring jokes. Boy, is this boring, said Henry. What are we going to do? He asked. Mudge knew what to do. Mudge always knew what to do. If there was nothing interesting to eat, nothing interesting to smell, and nothing interesting to chew, he went to sleep. I feel him. I go to sleep sometimes when I'm bored. Do you go to sleep sometimes when you're bored too? No, Mudge, said Henry, giving him a push. Wake up. Wake up. Mudge sat up. He wanted to stay awake. He tried to stay awake, but everything was so boring that he couldn't. His eyes kept closing. His head kept nodding, and his mouth kept drooling. Hi, Lana. Good morning, darling. How are you this morning? Exciting dog you have there, said Henry's father. He's bored, said Henry. Mudge is bored. I'm bored. Boy, is this boring. Henry's father frowned. February cranks, he said. Henry nodded. Winter grumpsies, he said. Henry nodded again. Pre-spring meanies? Okay, Dad, okay, Henry said. Boy, are you bored, said Henry's father. The three of them sat. Their eyes kept closing. Their heads kept nodding. One of their mouths kept drooling. I wonder whose mouth was drooling. Henry's mother saw them. Goodness, she said, this is going to be a long weekend. Then she had an idea. I think they have the winter grumpsies. I think my kids have had the coronavirus lazies or something the past couple days. They're looking for things fun to do. So, chapter 3. Remember, how many chapters did we say, friends? How many chapters are there? I have to go back and look. I forget things. How many chapters are there? We're going to start chapter 3. The idea. I have an idea, Henry's mother said. Henry opened his eyes. Henry's father sat up. But Mudge kept on sleeping. He didn't care much about ideas. Not until the idea smelled like something. He's definitely a dog. Let's make a... Oh, and guess what? If you want to know what they make, if you want to know what her idea was to get rid of the winter grumpsies and the pre-spring meanies, you'll have to tune in this afternoon because the middle of chapter 3 is a great place for us to leave off. So, this is also a great place to give you my task for the day. What can you do today to make our break not seem so long? What can you get into at home? We'll see what Henry and Mudge get into. Look at the cover. Do you think the cover of this story gives you any clues around what they're going to get into here in a minute? Any clues about what they're going to get into on their long weekend break? You let me know. You put it in the comments and come back this afternoon a little after 3 o'clock and see if you are correct. And what can you get into, friends, to keep this break from not seeming so long? There's lots of things. You got to use your imagination. I'm going to use my imagination today, and I will share with you when I come back what we do. Actually, what we're probably going to do is schoolwork and cleaning my house some, which is not super fun, but maybe we'll get into something super fun. I'll share that with you. Regardless, I am proud of you. I know you're working hard. I'm seeing your work on Head Sprouts, Prodigy, Happy Numbers, and in pictures. Oh, I got a comment from Alana. She is right. They're going to use their imagination. Oh my gosh. Tell me how you use your imagination today, friends. Way to go, girl. I love you more than bacon. If you need me, I'm available. Phone, text, call, email, seesaw. Text is the fastest way, and you all have my number. Take some time, make a card for one of our servicemen today. Write a letter, write a thank you. Shoot it to me via email, and we'll make sure it gets to the right place. And have a great day, and I'll see you at 3 o'clock, sweet friends. Bye.